you are on a budget and you wanna have a good GPU that is value for money, then you might be looking at a CPU rather than a GPU. Because of AMD's Ryzen 7 8700G, it's a CPU which have a very powerful integrated GPU inside. In this case, you have a Radeon 780M GPU inside. Now, according to AMD, that this CPU or this APU is going to be a good alternative of a 1080p gaming GPU. This is purely gonna be an opinion video. This is not a review. So if you want to hear me, then watch this video. If you don't, then I have linked down in the description some video from Hardware Unboxed and Gamer Nexus and few others. Check those reviews. I want to sum it up their videos. Then I need to say that this is a good CPU, but not good enough. This CPU is decent 1080p performer. That means it can play most of the games, modern day games, in 1080p low to medium settings at a very respectable frame rate. And as you can see, here are some example of that. And in isolation, this looks really good, because if we compare other integrated GPUs, it really performs well. Not only that, its integrated GPU performs well, the CPU in itself also performs good. It is on par with Ryzen 7 7700, which says a lot because that's a really capable CPU. But if we compare this CPU against other dedicated GPUs, AMD's own offering a 6500, Radeon 6500, which is a pretty terrible GPU. You shouldn't buy that GPU. We can see that that GPU performs really good. And if we compare this CPU with a similarly priced GPU and CPU combination, for example, an i3 with a Radeon 6600 XT, we can see that that combination offers you much more performance than this CPU. So what's the point of buying this CPU if it cannot deliver on its promise? Yes, it can give you playable performance on 1080p, but that doesn't mean it's the best performance you can get for that particular amount of money. The point of this CPU is for those who want to future-proof themselves. The CPU on itself is really good, and the GPU also decent. So you might not have the money to buy a good GPU. If you are someone who needs CPU power more than GPU power, but also loves to play games on free time, well, this might look a good option for you, because although this doesn't have decent enough GPU performance compared to a similarly priced combination, what this offers is future-proof ability. If you lock yourself in with the i3 and the mid-range or like lower tier GPU, yes, you can upgrade your graphics card from 1 to 2 years, but that doesn't mean 1 to 2 years later the GPU you get would be compatible with your i3. That might be more powerful, then you might have to update your CPU as well. But this gives you pretty good CPU raw power. That means things that you want to do with your CPU, the CPU intensive tasks, you can do on it. You can play games with a bit of compromise, but later when you have the money, you can upgrade with a decent enough GPU like a 4070 Ti or right now the 4070 Ti Super. All those GPUs would be perfectly compatible with this CPU, and that is the point of the CPU. And if you are looking forward to more videos from me, well, you can check this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, well, do it by here. And there's Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.